Hello students. Today we are going to start dyes. General things about the dyes. Dyes are the chemical material used for the colorations of polymers, drugs, and for the chemicals, liquid chemicals, organic materials, plastics. All these things are colored by using the dyes. There are number of dyes available, and that dyes are obtained from natural sources, and it is artificially prepared. Natural sources dyes are generally, we know that the turmeric is the best dyes. Curcumin in the turmeric are used as the dyes. Another one is the best example for dyes is the chlorophylls of the leaves are also used as the green dyes. So there are a number of natural dyes also, and artificial dyes are the orange, fourth, EOC, and methyl orange, ETTA. Number of artificial dyes are used in the um, various preparations and for the manufacturing industries also. So this part is the important part. General concerns of this all these parts is related with the chemistry. We are the student of the chemistry. That's why we are studying the drugs part. We are studying the dyes part, because it is the one of the part of the any chemical constituents. If we prepare we know that we have the colors, that is hair dye. So hair dyes, in that also the dyes are mixed. Henna also dyes. Henna natural dyes used for the coloring the hairs. Okay, dyes are used in lipstick also. Dyes are used on the eyebrows also. Okay, dyes used in the powder and lotions. All these things are prepared by using the dyes for the coloration. So the dyes is having the most importance in the industry or pharma industries, manufacturing industries. So we are going to study this dyes. Mm. So what are the dyes? Given in two properties which are required in the dyes. The dyes are dye stuff is usually a colored organic substances, may be composed or compound or mixture, which when applied to the substrate imparts color to that substrate. Properties, requirements of good dyes: color, chromophore and oxochrome. These are the two concepts, chromophore and oxochromes. So understand what is the chromophore and oxochrome. Firstly, we know that unsaturations gives the color to the solutions. We know that there is a color means uh, we know that we see the color of any compound, means that these are the visible to us. Simple ways, these are the visible to us, and these things are visible to us means it gives us the some radiations. That radiations absorbed by our eyes, corona of the uh, cornea of the eyes. So these colors are absorbed, means these are light when um, incident on the material, and that light reflected by that material, and this reflected light when we absorb or when fall on the retina of the eyes, that retina of the eyes identify that color. This is a process, but only we can see the some things. There are under nature there are a number of things which we cannot see, but some things we can easily see means these are visible to us. Means the visible means the that particular range 400 to 600 nanometer range of the radiations, light rays can be absorbed by our eyes, and this can be, we can easily see that materials, means the visible range. This visible range means UV spectroscopy, ultraviolet UV. In that visible range means this visible is the only because of unsaturation, double bonds, absorbance of the radiations. As we increase the number of unsaturation in that particular molecules, means the color also become darken, means it can sharpen, it can easily observe by us. Okay, so there are a number of group attached with the that particular molecules. That groups increase the visibleness and increase the colorness of that particular organic materials. That groups are the chromophore and oxochromes. So means any groups are attached to the particular molecule having the unsaturation, that can give the increase the unsaturation, that can give the sharpen colors or improve the color. That groups are attached to the organic material are called as oxochrome or chromophores. So the requirements of a good dye, color is the most important for the dyes. Chromophore and oxochrome, the molecule, the dye molecule must have one or more chromophore, such as the C double bond C, C double bond O, N double bond O, NO2, N double bond N, etc., and also sufficient conjugation so as to have the color. So this group C double bond C, C double bond O, NO, NO2, these are the electron withdrawing groups. When these electron withdrawing groups attach with any groups which have already have the conjugations, then it will increase the conjugations, and that will help for the color of the that compounds. The presence of n oxochrome like OH, NH2, these are the chromophores. And there are oxochrome like OH, NH2, SH, Cl, SO3, etc. intensify this color. Hence, requirements for dyes is conjugations between the chromophore and oxochrome stability. The dyes is applied to the fibers. I will give the examples how it is affect. For example, I have the benzene ring.